Why do stories work? There's a nature and a nurture argument. On the nurture side, we're raised on stories, bedtime stories, fairy tales, fables, cartoons, and we're immersed in them all of our lives, courtesy of the vast entertainment and media complex. Americans spend $10 billion a year going to the movies, on average 35 hours a week watching TV. Yes, how many of you watch less than 35 hours a week of TV? How many have watched less than 20? Less than 10? Ah, sophisticated crowd, a PBS crowd. That's very good. So with as little TV as some of you watch, imagine how much TV your fellow citizens must watch in order to bring this average up to 35 hours a week. It's probably 50, 60, 70. So this is what we have to contend with. I mean, stories are ingrained in us. Video games, another source of stories, a $15 billion industry. And of course, live theater draws legions of passionate fans for 8 shows a week. Now, beyond the nurture argument, it's in our nature. Our brains are hardwired for stories as a result of 100,000 years of human evolution that's required us to communicate who we are, what we believe, what's happening in our day, the saber-toothed tiger that just chased us home. And actually, one study showed that when a person hears a story, it stimulates the same area of the brain that's stimulated when a person experiences an event. So if you think about that, as far as the brain is concerned, there's little distinction between story and experience. And experience is one of the most important ways we learn. Stories stick. If you've read this influential book by the Heath brothers, Made to Stick, they found that after a presentation, 63% of audience members remember stories, and only 5% remember statistics. And I recognize the irony of having a statistic to help you remember that. You'll probably forget the statistic, but hopefully you'll remember how powerful stories are.